Okay, so the videos that I watched were the one that you gave me. I watched one that John Wooden spoke. He was the coach for UCLA, and it was kind of about just his coaching philosophy and different things he believed in and thought were important when it came to running a basketball program and coaching his team. I watched a third one that was called What's Wrong with Your Password, and this basically talked about the differences in how passwords had, like the requirements have changed over the years and how they became more and more particular on what's required. The fourth one I watched was called Three Ways to Speak English, and it was a slam poetry speech that was talking about how people had such trouble learning the English language because we don't always follow the rules of English language, which is based on who we're talking to or like how formal the situation is. And then the last video I watched was called Online Your Your Online Life is Permanent as a Tattoo. And this video basically just talks about how just as a tattoo that you get says something about you and your personality, your online life and what you do on the internet says just as much about you, but your online tattoo will basically never go away. So these videos basically were not related really in any way to one another. They all had their own message, but something that they all shared in common was the person speaking was very powerful, and they felt really strongly about whatever they were talking about. Even though the topics were not related, it was all just their opinion, usually based on facts through what they had learned, but none of them really related to one another. My personal favorite was the John Wooden video, and that was probably just because I like basketball, and so I could really relate to that a lot better. But I thought the last video about your online life was very interesting, and it just kind of really made a statement to me, I guess, that even after you die, people are still going to be able to find you and know what you did and be able to know exactly what you went through in your life just because you're posting it on the internet everywhere.